مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
Good morning, students, and welcome to our new lesson for today. This is Unit 9B, Project Earth. Today we are going to deal with a writing task. This is Mr. Mohamed Abdel Fattah. Welcome aboard, everybody. Please, let's have a look at the objectives of our lesson for today. By the end of this video, students are expected to be able to: number 1, answer basic questions about e-waste. Number 2, analyze a sample essay to work out the main parts of it. Number 3, read a writing task and answer questions to check good understanding of the topic. Welcome to this interesting lesson. Off we go. This is our first task for today, to work out the genre of the essay we are going to deal with. It is a problem to solution essay. And these are the introductory questions. What do you think electronic waste or e-waste is? Gentlemen, have you thought about answers to these questions? That's right, this is a suggested answer for the first question. Electronic waste refers to electronic products such as computers, televisions, and mobile phones that are thrown away once they are no longer needed or working. Question 2. Why might e-waste be a problem? That's nice. This is a good model answer. E-waste might be a problem because electronic devices or electrical appliances are made up of materials that are built to last. This means that if they end up in a rubbish dump, they will be there for centuries to come. And this is the third and final question for this exercise. What can we as consumers do to limit the amount of e-waste we produce? Thank you very much for this detailed answer. Well, we can try and look after the electronic devices and electrical appliances that we own so that we don't need to replace them as often. We can also repair them when they break down to extend their usefulness. We should also avoid replacing them with a newer model when they are still in good condition. When they cannot be fixed, we need to ensure that they do not end up in a rubbish dump by giving them to experienced recycling firms. That's good work, and we are going to deal with the following task. Dear students, this is the text which we are asked to read silently and analyze so as to answer the following questions. After reading the text for 4 minutes, please let's start answering our questions. As you can see, gentlemen, we have got this table with the main parts of the essay. We have got an introduction, main part, and conclusion. For each part of the essay, we are given questions which we are expected to answer. Let's answer the first 2 questions related to the introduction. Question 1. Read the first sentence of the essay. What kind of hook has the writer used to capture the reader's attention? Yes, this is a good answer. The writer uses a vivid description to draw the reader's attention to the reality of the situation. Question 2. The second sentence of the introduction serves as the thesis statement. What purpose does it serve? Amazing. This is a good answer. It clearly defines the purpose of the essay. Now we have got question 3, which is related to the main part of the essay or the main body. What is the purpose of each paragraph? This is a possible answer. The second paragraph of the essay describes the seriousness of the problem by stating the causes and effects. The third paragraph, which is the second paragraph of the main body, presents the solutions that the writer proposes. And finally, the question related to the conclusion, which is question 4. How does the writer end the essay? Yes, that's an amazing answer. The writer summarizes the points raised. Now we can start our writing task, which we will be given. This is exercise C. Read the writing task below and underline the key words and phrases. Then answer the questions that follow. The mass extinction of animal species evident today is an issue of great concern. Write an essay in which you discuss the problem and the possible solutions to it. Now we have got these 3 questions. What is the topic of discussion? That's right, the mass extinction of animal species. Question 2. What have you been requested to do? That's right, to discuss the problem and propose ways that this issue can be dealt with. And the third question, what writing style should you use? Very good, a formal, objective, and informative writing style. Now we can move on to the plan of our work. This is exercise D. Below is a mind map for the essay in activity C. Complete it using the words or phrases in the box. Habitat destruction, commercial use, ecosystems, nature reserves, sport, laws. Now we can look at the flow chart to fill in the gaps. Environmental issue or problem? Yes, this is the mass extinction of animal species. The impact or consequences? Loss of biodiversity, eventual collapse of whole, very good, ecosystems. Factors causing mass extinction? Cause 1, that's very good, habitat destruction caused by human activity, e.g. urban expansion, agriculture, logging, and mining. Cause 2, the exploitation of animals. Animals hunted for, that's right, for sport. Animals killed for, very good, commercial use of fur and body parts, e.g. fins, tusks, and shells. Now the solutions. Solution 1, protect and restore natural habitats by creating nature reserves, very good, and sanctuaries. Okay, and solution 2, pass. Of course, we are going to pass laws that prohibit hunting of endangered species and the buying and selling of products made from these animals. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for your hard work. Now we move on to our final copy of the essay. As you know, gentlemen, our essay will include 3 main parts: an introduction, 2 main body paragraphs, and the conclusion. Now let's start with our introduction. This is a sample answer. A report published by the World Wildlife Fund in 2018 claimed that 60% of animal populations have been lost since 1970, making the extinction of wildlife one of the most serious environmental problems. It is important we examine the problem in detail and suggest solutions to prevent mass extinctions. Gentlemen, that was the introduction. Now we move on to the first paragraph of the main body. Mass extinctions are not an issue to be taken lightly. Although the extinction of animal species is a natural process that has occurred over the course of Earth's history, what we are seeing now is not part of the natural process, the destruction of animals' natural habitat caused by environmental pollution and human activity, as well as their hunting for sport or killing for fur and other body parts, has led many species to become extinct or face the danger of extinction. The loss of one species can lead to the collapse of a whole ecosystem. This affects not only the natural environment but also human beings who depend on the environment for their survival. Now, gentlemen, we are moving to the third paragraph, which is the second paragraph of the main body, in which we suggest solutions. That's it. One way of tackling mass extinctions is to create nature reserves and sanctuaries where natural habitats can be protected and restored. Each habitat is unique and shared by a collection of plants and animals that are necessary to each other's survival. Also, more eco-friendly practices in farming and manufacturing should be adopted so that whole areas will not change to serve new purposes. Most animals cannot survive once their habitat has been changed so dramatically. Introducing stricter hunting regulations is also a very important part of the solution. The full force of the law must be used to punish those caught hunting endangered animals in protected areas. In addition, laws must be passed that prohibit the buying and selling of products from endangered species. Now, gentlemen, I think these have been good suggested solutions. Now, let's move to the conclusion in which we are going to summarize our topic. In conclusion, we must create nature reserves and sanctuaries where natural habitats can be protected and restored. And we must protect endangered species by passing laws that forbid their exploitation for commercial use or sport. If we all cooperate, we can still save what is left of the unique animal species that inhabit this world. Gentlemen, I hope we have dealt with this topic as efficiently as possible. Thank you very much for your hard work and your enthusiastic participation. Now, let's hope I'm going to see you in new lessons, and goodbye.